Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ever notice those tiny, almost invisible specks starting to appear in your pool water? That subtle cloudiness, or maybe a faint green tinge that wasn't there yesterday. It's a familiar sight for many of us, and it usually means one thing. A little bit of algae has decided to make itself at home. But before you start to worry, let's take a deep breath. This is a perfectly normal part of pool ownership. And the good news is it's usually very manageable, especially when you catch it early. Think of it like this: your pool is a living ecosystem. And sometimes, just like in nature, things can get a little out of balance. Algae are microscopic organisms that are naturally present in the environment. When the conditions are just right, a little extra sunlight, a slight shift in water chemistry, or even just a few stray organic particles, they can start to multiply. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. That light algae growth, while not ideal, is actually a sign that we're still in the early stages. It's our cue to act, to gently guide our pool back to that crystal clear perfection we all love. The beauty of tackling light algae is that it's often a straightforward process. It doesn't require drastic measures or a complete overhaul. Instead, it's about consistent, proactive care. And that's where the humble pool brush comes in. It might seem like a simple tool, but when used correctly, it's incredibly effective at dislodging those early algae blooms. When you see that initial hint of green or cloudiness, it's the perfect moment to grab your pool brush. The goal here isn't to scrub with all your might, but rather to gently sweep the affected areas. Imagine you're coaxing the algae away, not fighting it. You want to dislodge it from the pool surfaces, the walls, the floor, and especially any corners or crevices where it might try to take root. By sweeping, you're essentially breaking up those small colonies, making them easier for your pool's filtration system to capture. The motion is key. Think of long, sweeping strokes, moving from one end of the pool to the other. If you notice a particular area with more concentrated growth, you can spend a little more time there, but always with a gentle, consistent pressure. It's about creating a flow, encouraging the dislodged algae to move towards your main drains and skimmers, where your filter can do its magic. Now, while sweeping is a fantastic first step, it's important to remember that it's part of a larger picture. Algae thrive on nutrients in the water, so after you've done your sweeping, it's a good idea to check your water chemistry. Are your chlorine levels where they should be? Is your pH balanced? These are the foundational elements that keep algae at bay. If your chemistry is off, even the best sweeping won't be a permanent solution. Think of your pool's chemistry as the immune system for your water. When it's strong and balanced, it can fight off invaders like algae before they even have a chance to establish themselves. So, after you've swept, take a few minutes to test your water. Adjust your chemicals as needed, following the instructions on the product labels carefully. This dual approach, physical removal with sweeping and chemical balance, is the most effective way to combat early algae growth. Another crucial element is your pool's filtration system. Your filter is the lungs of your pool, constantly working to remove debris and microscopic particles. After you've swept, make sure your filter is running efficiently. If it's been a while, consider giving it a clean or backwash. Depending on your filter type, a clean filter can capture the dislodged algae much more effectively, preventing it from settling back down and starting the cycle all over again. It's also worth considering how often you're running your pump. For optimal water clarity and sanitation, especially during warmer months or when you've had a bit of algae activity, running your pump for a longer period each day can make a significant difference. This ensures that water is constantly circulating and being filtered, giving those dislodged algae particles no chance to regroup. The satisfaction of seeing your pool transform from slightly cloudy to sparkling clear is truly rewarding. It's a testament to the care and attention you're giving it. And when you catch that light algae early, the effort required is minimal compared to dealing with a full-blown bloom. It's about being observant, being proactive, and understanding the simple principles of pool maintenance. So, the next time you notice those subtle signs of algae, don't get discouraged. See it as an opportunity to engage with your pool to perform a simple yet effective maintenance task. Grab that brush, sweep with purpose, check your chemistry, and ensure your filter is in top shape. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can restore that pristine blue oasis. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has been helpful and empowering. If you found this useful, please consider giving it a like and subscribing for more tips on keeping your pool looking its absolute best. Until next time, happy swimming!